Hustler. So I'm going to make another video on the year ahead concept. If you want to see me at 26 years old, just watch the first one, okay? Right now it's 2018, I am 28 years old, and I'm going to make another video on this because I want to make sure we hit it and we go over all the little details. Some people have been commenting, show us screenshots of like how you did it and what accounts and how you always have a credit on your account. And there's a reason we do this. There's a reason to all this madness. So the whole concept of a year ahead is pay your bills a year ahead, right? The concept came from the idea that there's good debt and then there's bad debt, right? We have to understand the difference. And we have to understand that we're trying to get out of bad debt and we're trying to save so we can invest into good debt. You know, we're not afraid of debt, we're trying to get into debt, but it's the good debt. A good example is, so this house, right, is bad debt. It's always bad debt. And I'm going to show you why in some of the screenshots and things like that, but it's bad debt because I live here. It's my personal residence. I have a homestead exemption on the taxes, but the taxes never go away. I'm always going to pay something in taxes. And so it's bad debt. It's like I rent from the city or the county pretty much, right? So it's bad debt because it doesn't put money in my pocket. Good debt puts money in your pocket. Now, people can argue and say, well, it's bad debt, it's good debt because you have a studio, you make these videos, sometimes you train clients in your gym, at your house, and the list goes on. But at the end of the day, if I didn't do that at this house would not make me any money. So it's in my head, bad debt. Another example, there's things that, people will put furniture on payment plans. Don't do that. If you can't buy the furniture full, don't buy it. I've seen people, watches, right? Thank God we work with Vector Marketing and we can buy, we get these Rolexes for free if we just earn it, right? But don't put a watch on a payment plan just so you can look cool and have a Rolex. Wait till you earn it and wait till you have enough money where you can save it and it's not a big deal, right? So we are on the Dave Ramsey concept at the beginning, okay? At the beginning in the first 60 months of your career, okay? So understand that. So no matter what you're gonna do in life, it's gonna take discipline to go far, right? We know that. To pay your bills ahead, there's a lot of discipline involved. And I'm going to show you on the screenshots in the next couple minutes, and you're going to see exactly how I pay things ahead, how they have credits on the accounts and things like that. But the whole concept of everything, once again, is to save a lot of money, at least in a calendar year, which would help you earn more. Have you ever heard it takes money to make money? The more you have, the more you can invest in your business to increase the opportunity to earn more, okay? That's no brainer. And then the whole purpose of everything, once again, is to invest the money, right? So, in 2018, I'm 28 years old. My focus right now is to get a year ahead because I'm gonna make another year of save a lot of money so I can buy a big building. This goal is to buy a big commercial building. As you guys know, I've already paid off my commercial office building and my own personal residence. But I don't own a huge building that has tons of tenants, and that's my goal. I want to get a big commercial building personally still, and as you know, big commercial buildings cost in the millions. So I need a year, I think, and I think 1 year with Vector Marketing, thank God we work with Vector Marketing once again, I can make that happen. But I'm going to show you guys in detail now how everything breaks down. All right, so let's log into Ally Auto. This is where I had the loan for the truck before I paid the truck off. I'm just logging in to show you because I just recently paid it off. It's paid in full. So now I don't owe anything on the truck. My cash flow went up because I don't have that overhead payment. Now, if you look here, this is just the water utility. We live in McAllen. These are the properties. As you see, there's 3 properties. We have the credit account of over $1,000. That's going to be enough for the 12 months that we want to save money. Then we have another property where our bill is $2,000, $3,000 almost ahead on our electric bill. That might be an overkill for a year, but we're always going to pay electric bills. Then we have the phones, our cell phones and things like that. So I have my Apple Watch and my phone on the cellular program. So I have to show you guys on here how that all breaks down from a corporate account style. So as you know, Nick Smith and Associates buys everything, but it's a year ahead as well. So $1,800 ahead for the Apple Watch and the phone. And then our AT&T bills, of course, are paid a year ahead and everything else like that. So here's how it breaks down once again. Get a year ahead. Make a list of all your expenses. Every little thing you think of. Calculate what it would take to pay it a year ahead. This is where you get your CPO calculators out and you figure out what would I have to sell to do that. Then you do your best to pay it. And then that second year, after you've already done a year ahead, after you saved the money for the year, then you have enough money for like your down payment towards your duplex or your triplex or something like that to make money on your money. The other thing is let's dive into credit cards. How do people use credit cards? So personally, what we're using right now is the Platinum Amex. So we have an Amex Platinum, and that's a business account, and we're using that to gain a welcome bonus and to get some things going. And then in a couple months, we'll probably switch over to another card to gain another welcome bonus and to get things going on there, because we are, once again, smart and literate when it comes to financial education. And credit card and your credit is part of that. So credit cards, as you can see as I've been scrolling through, we have tons of credit cards that we're ahead on. We have credits on the account. So how do you get a credit on the account? So let's say you spend $1,000 on your credit card. Before it all hits, or once that $1,000 hits, and you have some pending payments in there or something like that, you can pay ahead. And when I pay ahead, I will say, let's say I spend $1,000, I will pay $1,500, right? And then I have a $500 credit. Now I'm probably going to swipe the card and use that $500 within time, but I like to have the credit cards owe me and me not owe the credit cards, right? So that's the smart way to use your credit card. And there's tons of advantages to that, It would suck to get your identity stolen by using your debit card and they have direct access to all your cash. If they stole your credit card, well, they can just use your credit limit and they can't really take your direct liquid cash. So it's kind of smart to use a credit card versus your debit card. Now, as you guys can see, we have some other things, like the office has been paid, we have everything paid off. Currently, right now, I'm working on a cash out equity, right? So we're going to dive into that into another series, but the purpose of all of this is once again to show that you're a year ahead. And what I do is I lay out everything on paper, and I'll show you a little screenshot of my paper, and I lay out everything that I possibly have bills on. And I say, what will it cost to be a year ahead? And I want every single one of you to do that before we meet. So please, make your list, get ahead, and let's go into 2019 the right way, where we're financially literate and we have a focus and passion and we have a goal ahead and we know what we're going to save for a whole year to buy.